Chongqing and the Rubik.
We're not gonna know until the last.
10 seconds remaining.
It could be a mid Rubik, offlane
5
Sanking,
seconds
position
remaining.
5 Doom. There's a lot of options.
I don't know about this Prophet. I know you like it, but
They need some AoE clear against DB illusions, I think.
Drow Ranger.
The first
So
Drow
we talked
showing.
about the Drow Ranger, like, I think, the whole week that we thought it was a good hero in the right scenario. The question is this the right scenario?
Well,
This is a great pick.
it's against the TB. You have this bonus piercing damage that's going to ignore his high armor, so that's nice in a sense. I will be very interested to see what the build is going to be on the Drow. I do feel that rushing Ags can be very strong at the moment with the way the new ult works in terms of just being able to farm incredibly quick. To help you deal with Terrorblade illusions down the line, and just because of the farm speed it gives you, I think it is very much acceptable to get as your first major item. As OD, they banned the OD.
Here's the thing, though. Alliance currently has a lot that's going to utilize the Drow aura, and the 1, 2, 3 picks of Liquid all get shredded by Drow lineups. The TB is Owen has said can prove difficult, but they've got this last pick. I think it could just be a Terrorblade, but I think it's more likely.
Terrorblade is on Liquid side, so it's unlikely the Alliance are going to be able to pick Terrorblade.
I think it's a DK mid. I think it's going to be Fury and Brew support, so I think they want a boxy hero here. And you could go different directions.
Is the Rubik enough to stop you from getting Enigma?
10 seconds remaining.
Or can you still?
Yes, you don't want to.
Definitely don't want to play Enigma.
You want some sort of stun,
5 seconds
maybe a
remaining.
ranged hero just so you have a bit more damage. I think a puck could be great here. They do have a lot of disables, but all right, that's aggressive.
Going a bit global.
That is really aggressive.
So what do we imagine? We can see what Boxy Dragon Knight on the side lane, and Nature's Prophet Bruce supports, and Zeus Quakefer. Yeah,
Definitely mid Zeus. Yeah.
You may now select your
Imbassaur.
heroes.
It's a good approach against the two core strength heroes. They do have decent magical burst, and they have got this piercing damage to help ignore reactive armor.
Great draft from Liquid, though. The core Sanking is super sick because you're just going to buy a Crimson early and constantly pressure the Fury and Drow. Pro Doom, he's just going to get a creep, run around, smack people in the face, and I don't really see how you deal with Timbersaw here. Obviously, the Zeus will be nice, but he's just going to buy a...
boxes.
Yeah.
So they're going to put the Zeus side. They're going to put the Zeus against the Terrorblade lane.
It's a Zeus Brew against the TB, which is quite nice, but we'll see. We'll see how these lanes go.
Team Liquid has like 3 strength heroes in the front line, and the beauty of the Doom and the Sanking is that you can buy these tanky items, as you mentioned, Crimson Guard, Pipe if needed, also Rubik against Drow, plus if he steals Breathe Fire, that's a lot of damage reduction on these heroes that rely on just the physical amount of damage.
What's wrong with this Doom? Why does he keep doing this? Constantly. The rest of the team of Alliance is just standing still, patiently waiting.
Literally
showing dominance.
And this Doom is just
chill.
Constantly active. Oy. All right. Do we feel like there's going to be a third game? I don't know.
I think Alliance's draft's good. I already think the Drow can be very strong at the moment. I think they've got good ways of killing the Terrorblade. I'm not too sold on the Timber and the Terrorblade being as part of the same lineup. I know it's Liquid, but I think the Drow lineup's really good. They've got the Brewmaster that they're incredibly good at playing with. And the Quaker's on his DK. It's going to be solid. They have catch. They have lockdown. I think Alliance can do this. I think Alliance are pushing this to a game 3.
Ooh, update time! We should also have a sound file. Every time there's an update from another stream, there should be just update time, and where we in the first day we all sing that on harmony, and then every time we can press the button and it comes out update time, update time, update time. Secret is in lead of 1 game versus the Final Tribe. Again, that series is the same one as this one in terms of whoever wins that series is guaranteed a major slot because they are in the upper bracket finals in the top 3 of the playoff bracket. Secret versus Final Tribe, 1-0 in favor of Secret.
What's the
30
amount of
seconds
region
to
if
battle.
Doom gets lucky and gets Satyr level 1 with the Devourer, JJ?
Asking in my mathematician, I believe the number is going to be, after including base regen, it's going to be 14.37. Repeating, of course.
Which of the creeps was not going to spawn level 1 anymore? First round.
What?
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 What are you on about, shit?
Jeeves?
I don't know. I seem to remember something that I thought, oh, that's a nerf to do. Something about neutral creep. And then I'm not sure.
Cobalt
if it was this patch or previous
Taskmaster.
patch.
I don't know. I don't remember reading that. Oh.
I'm sure I was right.
Well, the value of this. He's getting some of the region, and he's gonna get gold earlier.
And they dodged the mid matchup. You don't want
yeah,
your
they
DK
didn't-
against a Dimber, but I don't think Drowned is any better, folks.
I think Drow will do fine.
She relies on physical damage, right clicks, which just gives Timbersaw stacks until she gets level 6. But does Timbersaw care when he has level 3 reactive? What kind of a damage is it? Is it just straight damage, 120 damage?
I mean, that's at max level, right, JJ? No, we're not talking about Terrible, JJ. We're talking about Drow. No,
Ulti.
the ultimate. Thank you. Oh no, so yeah, so it's 120 all. Sorry, it's the chance that scales. Yeah, it's a flat line. It's 120, basically 120 pure damage.
Yeah.
Unblockable damage,
Mhm.
120.
Yeah, ignores armor.
It will pierce any shield. How is this lane supposed to do?
You just trade, but now the Doom
Oh?
shows up and Furion's
He
level.
has fairy fire, he's fine.
Be fine.
As soon as Doom hits level 2, this lane gets much harder for Insania.
Oh, the hunted friend has seen him. Hey! He's gonna
You
go
can't
down a line.
Rely on your invis against the Zeus with mana.
And that's crazy because he's going to get mana boots like right away now, which is very important for his lane.
It's easy to last hit with Zeus. You get a lot of attack speed, has high base damage. Look at him, 11 CS, 2
Huh?
more, and he's gonna get those mana boots.
There you go, even more attack speed with that aura from the Drow nowadays.
You missed
the-
one.
Zeus is a hard counter nowadays, tanking and the Timber in a lot of ways. But more importantly, Rubik can no longer go defensive with his aura, which means you can't just have that free pipe aura for the entire team.
Look at his harassment.
Yeah, look at the damage bomb.
They're actually gonna dive. They already dusted as well. Mind control is dead.
No, this hurts Sanking so much. He just TP'd back to the lane, so he needs to walk.
He's gonna walk. He's gonna have to run. And
Walk of shame.
GH,
Oh,
just
shame.
Get that fate ball out, but
Shame.
it's blocked.
I see Kuro trying to chase down Boxy, but will not quite have the damage to finish off the Zeus.
But they're swapping. So they're swapping lane. Or what? Because both.
Well, they've
GH and
left
Kuro
the
are here
Terrorblade
now.
on his own at the moment, up against the DK.
Doesn't need any help though.
Yeah.
Even with a +1, what Heroes of Alliance actually threaten a Terrorblade? It's a really nice move here by Liquid to just give the bottom lane a bit of support and ensure that top you get solo XP on your TB now. Mid lane, the double bracer from a Tumble Man. What's so funny?
Man, Double Bracer is so OP.
It really is. It really is.
You'll have to do better than that.
I feel like Liquid, they just proved they had such a great read on this patch already. Everyone just vibrates through the Wraith Band. And I think they've also recognized the importance of controlling armor. I expect Crow to pick up either like an Ice Ogre or Wolf. They're all about the damage amp and damage resistance, much like we saw TI7, TI8, those champion teams. They had the damage equilibrium down.
Owen Davis.
Back
Mhm.
to you.
Miracle.
What?
21 and 7 at the moment on the top. Yeah, they are keeping themselves well ahead of what?
How is Owen busy climbing? I'm so confused. How you guys able to give him the walk away, but he is not as speedy as Kuro. Kuro wanna die for this?
No, he
doesn't.
can't. He can't chase him down. He's gonna have Junk on ball back up in a few seconds. Mid lane trying to make a bit of an attempt onto the man. They've got the TP coming in from Insane. Look for the wraparound. But with that 3 points in the reactive armor, he's got that hefty amount of regen that will outdo even the magical attacks that the Zeus was able to offer for that attempt.
Mickey has almost got level 6 though. Pure damage incoming.
All right.
Oh.
Is Timbersaw gonna build Holy Lock in this game?
That should help.
No!
The seeds of
I think probably
No.
your other items are still so much more important, I feel.
Will he
Yeah.
buy a Kaya Sanj?
Definitely not.
What's so funny?
No, it's a great item choice, and I
It's just
expect him to get it.
reminded us of some funny memory. It's a 50 euro type of memory.
Kyle, you know that I'm
Mid lane?
going back home in a day and a half. I still didn't see any part of my money.
Dire's middle tower
Okay.
is under
Okay.
attack.
Fair fire, not gonna be enough though.
No points in silence.
Oh, he's gone.
The
They
double
died the
bracer.
tier 2, and there's nothing that Alliance can do to help him out. Mid lane, you're going to see the TP attempt for the courier snipe, but he doesn't quite find it. Doesn't send it. Will have to get himself back out. Was hunting for the angle on it. Only got the one hit in. Was not quite enough at this stage of the game to get the kill for himself. I'm still continuing to be the strongest on both
Dire
Miracle.
are scanning.
and the man at the moment, but the 3 cores of Alliance close behind. And this is, as you say, before that Drow was in play. Okay, just about to hit level 6.
Dire
Um,
scanning coming. They know that their support's missing, but they don't know where they're missing from. So, Kuro and GH is creating some question marks. Perhaps they can get this courier snipe. Nah, I don't think they'll make it. Maybe they can. They can. Fortify. So,
My position, Doom, you can see a ton of items,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
probably anyway.
so overall, I mean, we thought the Lions is gonna have a better time on the lanes, or at least do okay on the
Radiant
lanes.
structures are
They're not
fortified.
winning the lane. Not necessarily
Dire's
losing
middle
them, but
tower is
actually they are
under
losing
attack.
them to the Timbersaw and Terrorblade. They are so far ahead at the moment.
I just feel like the Alliance lineup will have major damage issues. They aren't able to take powers early to get those build-up items rolling. It's not gonna...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The double bracers versus the triple raid bands. It's not fair.
Not fair.
He has level 4 reactive armor. He's more than fine.
Well, let's get some of those piercing damage procs, Mickey. That's one.
There it is.
There's no
Dire's
way you
middle
go for
tower
this without a
is under
silence
attack.
skill point on Drow. Both Artifact... You can say things about Artifact now, right? Because Gust is OP.
Yes.
Dire's
In both
top
games.
tower is under attack.
Nice last hit.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
A little bit of a slower start to the game, but it's Liquid certainly starting to flex a little bit.
warriors of the wood.
Playing DH is to get wrapped around upon. They'll find the Rubik. DH was just trying to find himself a little bit of levels and fun. Mid lane, Matuma Man just continuing to be this presence that Alliance don't really have any
Dire's
means
middle
of
tower is under attack.
pushing away from this lane.
And not only that, but the 10th pick Timber also alleviates so much pressure off the Terrorblade, who's been relatively untouched. You don't even have the camera on him because he's just completely alone. And the way you want to play against the Timber in this kind of game is to play away from him. But Alliance keep throwing players into his lane.
Trying for GH again. This time GH will be able to walk himself away. Was put with telekinesis, so Cloyfoot couldn't close the gap for a stun.
I love how Crow's just positioned himself in the area as well. Not trying to be too aggressive, but if Alliance missteps and tries to go for a kill, he'll just be there to help out.
Invisibility.
That's
Dire's
the sadder
middle
creep
tower
that
is under
Pixels talked
attack.
about earlier.
Radiant
You can
are
actually set up a
scanning.
gank. There's a good scan. It was actually on top of the both sides. See where Doom is going. And
Timberman. TP rotation. Kuroki
level
starts things
4.
off, but Timberman has the burst damage to bring down Insania before he can TP away to safety.
Easy
Mind
kill.
control down bottom, about 400 gold away from having his blink dagger complete. Parker's going to pop the Elder Dragonfall and try to close the gap, but Mind Control's quick with the Sandstorm, and these two do not have protection prepared for them. They have the Thunder God's Wrath to grant them a little bit of vision. It's not going to be long enough.
Be enough.
And now, Tiger does still have the split available, will use it immediately as he begins to feel threatened, and they do kill Mind Control off eventually.
And I teleport from Insania with the dust behind the trees, thinking that
Radiant's bottom tower is
maybe
under
my control would have fled that way.
Radiant's bottom
Still
tower
calm,
has
though.
fallen.
Big tower as well. That's the first tier 2 down on the side of Liquid. I mean, that's the kind of kills and the kind of gold they gotta get, right? Because they can't really fight anything else.
Top lane is getting... Oh, there it is. Holy Locket queued up.
Oh, I forgot.
damn.
Magic is a component. That's actually so sick.
Oh, here come the
Is
excuses.
under attack.
Lacoste was right.
Oh my goodness. Does it boost the effectiveness of his own self-regen? It's just
Yeah.
healing,
Yes.
right?
No, no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
regen.
too.
It's
Wow.
regen as well.
I should have known.
Are scanning.
Thank God we're a team, right, Lacoste?
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Kuro
Oh.
will die.
This arrow
but
looks so
then-
big when it procs.
Oh, they're going to get Tiger in return. Miracle even popping the meta. He can move towards the bottom lane and start to push.
Good
Top
arcane
lane.
rune.
Foxy?
Timberman. Oh.
There's no way.
Has he got any mana left in the tank?
He's
got
so
any-
dead.
And he denied the tower. Yes, what a play.
Hey, worse. He knew he was dead. He just needed to get to the 9. And he
That's what, 11 minutes. So how much regen is he going to have like the Holy Locket? It's going to be crazy with the stack.
That's like such a perfect Timber Saw item. That actually might make him just viable, like based off that change alone. It's going to be so much regen, and you get the magic resist too. And Timber really suffered
It's just-
from
it's-
not
it's-
having that item before
Yeah.
Bloodstone.
It's
You
an
love.
expensive item, but you
Yeah.
think this is still what you think we'll start seeing Timbers get it first every
Yeah,
game?
well, it's the right price point. Previously, you'd go Hood and Yules, sometimes just one, but either way, it was like either not enough or too much buildup. Whereas now you're at that perfect price
Sure,
point.
well, this is nicer
Yeah.
than Hood on this.
Arcane, Soul Ring, Holy Locket, and then you feel great. You can save for Bloodstone. And the double bracer, too. Like, he's so strong.
I don't think you need a Bloodstone because you invest in mana region with the
But
Holy
why not
Locket,
buy a
and then you can
Bloodstone?
just get a Yule Scepter just for more control, save
That's true.
ability, or if you need to get something like a Lotus Orb to get rid of the Silence Dragonite stun. I feel like new Bloodstone is even shittier than
Look at
what
that,
it
just
was
like
before.
16 stacks and he's at 50 HP regen.
Jeez. What?
Very good.
Yeah, and this just feels like the same old same for Liquid. They're just going to control the map to take over.
You deny. So. Foxy, you making his life.
What a well-timed
Wow.
last hit, too. Duked him. You get to see the draw really come online, and I love that Mickey is on the win condition. I just wish he was on something. I wish he was on the
Radiant's top
non-drow
tower
hero.
is under attack.
Like even if Boxy had to play the
Radiant
drow or
structures
Koifa,
are
but
fortified.
it just feels weird to put this super talented
Dire's
playmaker
bottom
on
tower
something
is
that's
under attack.
relegated to just right-click the jungle.
But they don't
duty.
have one of those heroes. Like the
they
Dragonite
don't.
is one of those heroes that is like the tanky, sturdy one that's not going to do anything. The Zeus is the one that stands
Yep.
at the back line well, trying to spam out his spells. The
Radiant's
only one that you
middle
could
tower
think
is
could do
under
that is
attack.
maybe the Brewmaster, but
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I love what Matumba's
he's not
done.
enough fun.
Oh my god, he pressured mid, then he moved to top. That took like 7 minutes, but he got 2 towers. Now he just goes bottom. He's just continuing to pressure the lane with the towers.
Hey, I do
As-
like this though.
Hmm?
There's the Shadow Blade. There's a start of the Silver Age on the draw.
That is necessary. Somebody's got to buy it, that's for sure.
I feel like Silver Edge is really shitty item
such
right
an
now. It's
expensive
only
item.
4 seconds. During that 4 seconds, if you have any kind of a stun lockdown, I feel like this item doesn't
Epicenter.
provide what you get
Dire's
the
middle
price.
tower is under attack.
Reveal of the Blink Dagger has been successful for Mind Control. Blinks now into Insania. He's got to be careful there. Burrow Strike is available if he wants to, but he uses it to get out instead.
Really well played. I love how he saved the stun, because one, it might put him in a poor position, he might die, but also, he would just not get the kills.
I mean, what do they do about this timber?
you don't do
Like, he's not gonna die at all this game.
65 health.
Aura.
You can't target him. This is not going to work. It is not going to work.
What?
Is it?
Or
Kyle?
is it?
They killed him.
Piercing damage.
It
Kyle?
worked just like
Girl.
they...
Kyle?
Brewmaster still chasing, finds himself a Rubik, spins him up in the air, waiting for the rest of his team to arrive so they can also kill off Kuroki.
Oh, Kyle.
But they can also kill off Kuroki.
That's mine.
I mean, mind control, close enough.
Kyle, any last words?
Kuroki was already dead.
I just want a game.
We're gonna
make
reach
it
out to our
interesting.
North American correspondent on this ton of events.
Is under attack.
Kyle.
Yes, as you can see here, it was a little bit of overconfidence by Team Liquid. They went a little too deep. Everything was used on the Timber, so he did not think he could die. The world did not think he could die, but it turns out that indeed he could.
Oh.
Insania.
Hey, look at that.
Where's the Calling Blade, Kuroki? Where's the... Oh. A weird build from Kuro. I've not seen the max W. I usually see like a 414. Because you don't get more move speed for extra levels of your W now.
Oh, I do like that, by the way.
Oh, here we go.
Middle
Oh.
tower.
I do like Taiga on this hero because it allows him to play a bigger role, and we do
Yeah.
like Taiga having a bigger role.
Oh, I think
I
this is one of his
100%
best
agree.
heroes.
It fits his style too. He's made much better on these strength heroes.
Yeah.
And you can tell that certain times teams have players that are much more comfortable positioning themselves when they're in the fray versus trying to dance between that line or on that line of dead versus cast spells, a la his Grimstroke. That
Radiant's bottom tower
BD
is
drop?
under attack.
they're hating it.
Okay. Go for the back there. They get the silence. They got the vision. He's going to try for the TP out. He's not going to be able to make it in time. They have the stun. Mind
Is under
control.
attack.
Taken down. 10 for 6 now. Alliance with the 1k gold advantage.
Making a comeback.
I mean, Gust wouldn't stop
Radiant's
sanking
bottom tower is
from
under attack.
the sandstorm if you don't
Dire's
push him out.
structures are
Yeah.
falling.
Correct.
And what are we seeing McKay go for after the Shadow Blade?
Probably just the Silver Edge into BKB.
You think he is going to rush the Silver Edge?
He
Oh,
has to, don't
Timber
he?
Saw.
Oh.
We've seen this one before.
They need the
But
drought.
they need to draw.
Oh, maybe they don't. Or no, with the primal split, they've got the control. The Timberman's going to get surrounded. He'll try and get his way out.
Like I said, they can't kill him.
Out, perhaps they get, the Tiger!
Oh.
Timber chain!
Look, guys.
Like,
Kyle is the
It's all about the
master
game tree.
of jinx.
like you
Like
said.
crazy. No buybacks available, and they have a Dragonite and Nature's Prophet. They can push fairly fast. I'm not sure if they can actually kill the tower, but could definitely make a dent
Yeah.
into it.
You want to at least force the Terrorblade back. I'd
Yeah.
like to see them, take positioning on the high ground. Just be careful for that Sand King.
Oh, they got cooked.
Oh, God.
That's
They'll
not
jump
big.
in with the epicenter. Oh,
No Doom used.
he's dead.
No split.
Tiger will finally fall. McKay can look to reposition. He can start to hit back in. He has got the completed Silver Edge right now. Is he going to find his target though? He's going to try
What?
with the gun.
What?
Can he get the Pierce
Nick is
proxy?
here.
Only gets one of them, so the Terrorblade will survive.
Thunder is available if Miracle finds himself a target, and he's gonna find Insania because he. Oh,
McKay is going to get caught out by a stun. Insania. And the other will manage to escape. Who's McKay on the back?
Oh, he almost gets him.
The Nature's Wrath, nearly enough.
and GH luckily available. So
Yes, what's he
Timber
getting next, Boxy?
Still though, Alliance
Oh,
making a good case for themselves.
Alright, here we go. Does Matthew have detection on him? Does he have detection on him?
What do you need detection?
Oh, wait, that's a Zeus. Sorry. Sorry, it's getting late here.
Like 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see Twitch chat. It's Owen high.
No, folks. It's not his natural state of being.
He still ends up dying. 3 people. There's a lot of people allocated to kill off a support Nature's Prophet. But they can maybe transition that into a little bit
Well, they
of
just make
an
it space.
assault on top lane.
Miracle's going to get BKB. I know. I still like Alliance's chances in this game. I think the Drow could be super strong.
What is she building into right now?
That's what I want. What was she
Any
building?
Aghanims, BKBs?
I feel like it's the Aghanim's not good. I really thought the Aghanims was good with the new Drow. You still want to get these sort of standard items first.
Look at Timbers, so.
Like, just the speed that you farm with Axe. I don't know.
Love the build.
I guess he wants to get involved, and with the Silver Edge, you've certainly been able to do that. And you get a good hit onto Matuma Man, you are going to be able to get the kill with the lockdown that the rest of his team will provide.
It's also because you just don't need too much damage when you already have
Radiant's
a
top
Terror
tower
Blade.
is under attack.
So this allows him to just focus on his survivability and utility. And I feel like if they're confident just taking it into Blade, it makes us miracle.
Radiant are scanning.
3, none, perfect timing from mind
Radiant's top
control.
tower is under attack.
Thania. Some
Oh.
insane jukes to survive here.
He's
There's
doing
no
it.
way he gets
He's
out.
doing it. He's doing it. He's not doing it.
There's a sapling.
Oh, and GH has Breathe Fire stolen. So much damage mitigated if he used Fate Bolt plus that on Dragon Knight or Drow.
So they're at the BKB. Oh, ready for these pushes to occur. Aghanim's very nearly done on Boxy.
Just a casual bracer.
They have Arcane Rune too. If he can finish Ags and get the Arcane Rune ult, this will win them the Roche fight.
But with the BKB on Terrorblade though. So Miracle will be unfazed by it.
What creep does the Doom have? Do you have Wolf yet?
Not the best one since you don't have a Blink Dagger or any mobility items. Maybe just build into auras of Frost. Frost one would be good.
Ah,
Vampire
Halberd.
Ogre Mage.
There's the answer. For the Drow, Halberd done on Matumba Man.
Uproot and after that.
Are we going to be able to get in the pit in time? Alliance. With Roshan down. Alliance. They're not heading over here. As Liquid, just going to get this one for free. Alliance, they're sweeping the jungle. But Liquid's in the pit. And that's Aegis for Miracle on top of the BKB.
I think it's the right choice. You can only lose the game fighting into the Roche pit against this sort of lineup. Just chill. Get some map control. Finish the Ags that wasn't quite ready yet. They just didn't have the tools to take that fight.
If Alliance want to fight, the time is right now. Terrorblade does not have a meta.
Yep.
They have Aghanim Scepter and Arcane Rune on Zeus. He
Viper.
just needs to regen up.
He's got a TP right now. And he is. He's out of there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What does Sanking have besides a Blink Dagger? Just a
Couple of braces.
classic.
He doesn't need to have more than a Blink Dagger. Play.
Wow, he's got one. He's got 2 braces.
Oh,
He's got
underestimate
that
the power of the
beefiness.
bracer.
2100 HP.
Do you think... I've never seen someone with more than 2 bracers, but we see Wraith bands. That's because bands are one on your finger. Bracers are only one per
No.
arm.
Definitely not the case.
Wait, what? Bands on what? Is that what the Wraith band is? Is it like a ring?
No, a wraith band is things you have on your wrist.
Right.
And a wraith.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
This looks like a
band is your
helmet.
wrist, not your
This goes on
finger.
It
head.
does look like a helmet.
It looks like a helmet. Oh, it's this circle. So it is on your head.
Is there a circle?
It's called.
Oh,
it says
whoa,
a
Doom's
circle.
dead. GH in a lot of trouble too. The Nimbus.
A circlet is still something that you put in your head.
That's literally what we said.
Wow, and that's how Alliance can take fights. Just boom, strike like a panther stalking through the forest, and immediately that
Radiant's
burst
top
damage is so
tower under
high.
attack.
You don't find panthers in
Radiant
forests. do you?
structures are
They're
Jungle
more
Panthers.
desert.
Have you not seen Jungle Book?
What?
What about Bagheera?
Radiant's top tower
Ah,
has
yeah, that's a
fallen.
jungle, not a forest.
Jungle.
That's what?
A jungle is
That's
a type of
Jungles
forest.
and
A
forests
jungle
are
is
different.
not a type of forest.
A jungle it has a tropical
A jungle
climate.
is a forest.
A forest.
All
climate.
jungles are forests.
Every
Not all
jungle
forests
is
are
a
jungles.
forest, but every forest is not a jungle.
Exactly what Lacoste says.
Miracle. Chasing the drunk man. Target, doing his best to run away. He's got split, so he should be fine, unless Kuro wants to get in and drop the Doom if he gets the opportunity to do so. Tiger, he's still got the 1 charge. He's going to pop the shrine
is
as
he
well.
so
He's
alone?
just
Where's
playing
his
around with him. Team?
What is going on?
Team? I don't
They
know.
really are chasing him through the
I think
He's
forest.
actually pinging it right now.
Team?
Team.
Team?
Team.
Ooh. They were pretty deep here.
Can you get him?
Liquid?
Oh my god, that damage.
Oh, he wants
No.
Hey, 3-0. 3-0.
No. Where? Team. What in the hell was that?
One. Zeus could have ulted.
No,
Right as
he
I
didn't
hit
have it.
He didn't have it.
Replay, JJ.
Replay, show
Replay.
it.
He didn't have it.
Did he not?
Miracle was afraid, that's why he popped the BKB.
Zanny's cutting the wave.
They're gonna push high
Zanny's
ground.
cutting the wave. He's making plays.
They break on the TB for now. Oh, he will probably die for this.
He has a TP. I'm not sure Mind Control has Yule Scepter.
Has he got
Probably
yours?
And now it's chasing the other direction.
not.
JJ,
Benny kill team, let's go.
does he have yours? No, he's the recipe shot. Okay. There we go. Now he's got the Yules done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Zeus had no ulti.
No.
I'm paying attention, no biggie.
I'll take that. I'll take your tribute.
Dire are scanning.
Can I get a raid band instead?
Those are slightly more expensive than Crown.
Yeah, I know. King Richard III, he was wearing a raid band instead of a crown. He was just...
And Sanya's nearly got his nearly got the hammer on. So the split push is going to be nice and strong. Hiroki looking toward the first time of the Blink Dagger, but still quite a while away from it. On the Doom, Lotus Orb now going out of the Halberd. So Man continuing his ability to remain pretty invincible in the fights. Top lane Insania will be found out by Kuroki and Mind Control.
They're only killing Insania. He's buying time, but do they have a better late game lineup than what Liquid
Let's
has?
find out. What does Dota Plus think?
Close.
Wow.
Very close.
I mean, I feel that. I mean, the Alliance team fight's quite strong, and Timbersaw will fall off.
I think if Alliance can get one more good fight under the belt, they're going to start to look seriously scary with the strap. Like, he's nearly level 20 , Mickey. He's getting...
Sankin's gonna fall off,
Zanking with
definitely.
this build falls off hard, especially when you consider that Alliance has a Zeus in that position. He always does the most damage by the end of games. Oh no.
He's got Tiger by his side. Tiger's going to jump in, look to break things up with the primal split. The Doom's already out into the Zeus, but he's on the retreat. He's going to be able to get himself far enough away. The Epicenter's not going to do too much
Nice
at all.
sprout.
Zensania holds them back with the Sprout, giving the space and time for the Zeus to escape safely. Brew.
He's gonna time
Son
this
of a
time.
still split. Yeah, yeah. Watch Mind Control. He'll never miss this.
So they're gonna miss?
Getting the stun, so he's underneath the Brew as the Brew changes back into the Brewmaster, so he cannot go for the instant blink because he's
Exactly.
inside the stun.
He did not know.
Was it? You ever feel like Owen could just do all of our jobs?
Yeah. All the time. I'm happy that he doesn't coach. If he did, he probably
Oh, look at...
You just have to
stolen
know.
split.
the British thing.
Stolen split.
British
Uh-oh.
cooperative hosting.
Insania.
Although he does, I saw a shower thought today. Isn't it funny that Britain invaded half the world for spices, but never learned how to use any of them?
Well, we made like really good curry.
Yeah, they make good Indian food
Yeah,
now.
like curry is massive.
The Brits don't.
Yeah, they do. They imported the people that do.
Yeah, that's cheating.
But they made them their own. You know, they gave them a passport and everything.
True.
So,
That's the American way.
history lesson.
If you make a good curry, you're gonna get a British passport.
Yes, this is how that works.
I mean, if
You
you,
have
ma-
a-
if
you
you,
have an
if you can make a
application?
good curry, you're just gonna do well in life. Like good curry is just you're gonna get an
Which is
amazing
also
wife. You're
true.
gonna get an amazing house. You're gonna get an amazing kids, amazing job. Like curry is just so good. Like I'm sure if you can make a good curry, you're sorted.
Is that really how it works?
I like curry. You like curry? I love curry.
Maybe not specifically curry, but I think if you're a good cook, yeah, definitely. You got some
Well, if
windows
that's the
there.
case, I'd like to have you both know that I'm a fantastic cook.
Can you make curry?
No.
Well, there you go.
We are dating each other. I
You're
think you're
dead
the
to
rogue
me.
marketeer.
I am looking for a place to stay.
You got
Anyone
thousands
got
of
an
people
attic?
watching.
How are your cleaning skills?
Someone in Twitch chat will give you their house.
I don't make messes. I'm not going to clean up yours.
Oh, wow.
I'll take out the trash. I'll,
So basically, you'll live here for free.
I'll pay 50 euros.
You don't have them. You already gave your 50 euros to Lacoste.
Oh,
No, he didn't.
Yes, he will though.
Oh,
His
do
last
you think so?
point. I hope so for you.
My last pennies will go to you, Lacoste.
MKB. Next on the shopping list for this sport. To make sure that he's going to be able to deal with that evasion on the Timbersaw and likely to be what on the on the terribly down line.
When does Mickey build an axe, and does he build an axe at all?
I guess he doesn't want it in this build. Maybe if he's behind and sort of like later on. I mean, obviously late game axe is still very good.
I mean, they have
Yeah.
Zeus to clear TB illusions,
I
Panda the
guess.
spell, Dragonite once he uses the form.
He just wants to get. He just want to. I mean, I would probably just see the butterfly from after the MKB then, or maybe the Satanic
Radiant's bottom
if we
tower.
want to.
And I love the Lotus Orb. He kind of needed more armor once they initiate if he doesn't have any kind of a stacks just to keep him alive. And also really good against the Dragonite to remove the silence.
2 for 2 on the rune.
Kuro's now got that blink online, so they can find that quick way to get themselves ideally round to the back lines and on top of the Zeus to stop Boxy from being able to throw out incredible amounts of damage for the duration of the fight.
We didn't see a full team fight for
No.
15 plus minutes.
It's
Yeah.
been a bit of a
Just
slog.
pick
15
ups
to
here and there.
15 at 31 minutes in.
The win probability, like.
Still very close.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hovering. It's going to hover around this area until we see sort of an next big fight and objective taken, as both teams do have ways to close things up. We're going to see another use of the primal split come out whilst he has it still available with the Rubik. Yeah, he's just gone away. So just using it once more.
They also Zeus ulted and they're looking. But if they do this, they're
It's
watching the
half
high ground.
they're going to commit for
five.
this. Committing on the Rubik first. We'll see how Liquid responds. Miracle's just going to turn into them immediately with the
No split
BKB.
comes off.
Move towards Quakefor, jump down to the low ground. Nimbus will be down as they do shred through Kuroki. Nimbus will be focused by Miracle. Timber chain forward, attempted from the Timberman to get himself on top of Quakefor. Mind Control has the stun. The Yule Scepter to hold up another as he'll look towards Boxy. Mickey is being focused by the Terrorblade. Does get brought down pretty low though, Miracle. He still has a Sunder available. They have the stun, the control,
Swap
the damage
Timber.
from Miracle. That'll be a third dead on Alliance. As he'll take the life of Matumberman back up to full for Miracle. As Alliance just getting a little too jumpy there. Seeing the Rubik committing with Quakefor's initiation.
She
and
found
now
Zeus as
everything
well.
falls apart. The ward in perfect position from earlier from Liquid to get them that information, as buybacks are going to have to come out. Insane is going to look to cut the creep wave mid. Boxy's brought back. TP back from GH, ready to play around with this. He has the telekinesis to cancel out the first attempt at a TP. Extra TP backups coming from Kuroki. The Centaur stun used to hold him back. Mid lane, Tiger trying his best to hold a defense and put something together. He'll get the primal split off in time. They do have the Nimbus down upon onto Miracle. The Miracle's fine. He has BKB and Sunder back up. The Thunder goes rough, not enough. Miracle has to find a Sunder target.
Fine.
Yeah, he has his
Dyer's
team
top
backing up. He
tower
can
is
always
under
under
attack.
Kuro if he wants to.
Mind Control off with the timing this time round on Tiger as he comes out of the split. Does not find him in time with the Burrow Strike.
Didn't get the tower though, and I think that is a semi-win for Alliance. But before this fight started, the game was super even. Now all of a sudden, Liquid's got a
Wait,
big
Sam,
lead.
no, that's terrible for Alliance.
Well, yeah, but it could have been worse. Is what I'm saying.
They could have GG'd out, but I'm
Yeah.
Really bad.
got worse.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
thought
a-
it could be worse because I thought they could have gotten at least a
I mean,
3 and M1 of the last.
everything could be worse in
They could have
theory.
lost in group stage.
They could have lost a limb. You know, they could have been attacked.
I mean, it can't
A bear
always
could
get
have
They-
worse.
jumped in the
they
window
did
of the
lose
gaming
them.
house.
What if someone stole your car while you're
What if
playing
someone
this
stole
game?
one of their PCs? That's all I come in.
Steal a car.
You guys are.
Why would you download a movie?
Someone could have
That's what I
stolen the land that they were living on.
Radiant are scattered.
Don't go there.
So,
So back to the game. Miracle gets Aegis. Back to you, Owen.
Okay.
Scotty's nearly there for Miracle.
All right.
So it could have been worse. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It was still pretty
Alright.
bad.
bottle opener.
Oh, and they got no. It's JJ.
JJ's
Watching
missing
illusion
You're
spawn.
missing Kuroki styling on some Insania. JJ. JJ. Tiger has been found out. He has got buyback. Insania doesn't have buyback. They won't have to worry about sort of the split push pressure when they push in Liquid. Liquid are in.
Dire's
Ready to go into the base. How can the Lions hold them off? Because they are... Whoa.
Great Doom.
The Doom's
Deny
there.
the Zeus damage. Freeze up the racks. Trade a cooldown for a set of Raxes. That's a good trade in my book.
They got
And
the
I'm a
MKP.
UPL man.
I'm ready to see Mickey punching hard.
Dire's middle
But he's going to have to do it with one racks down. Another racks to be in. Whoa!
Oh my god.
Trading on top of him. The Thunder God's wrap comes out, but he doesn't matter.
lift is
Mickey's
so
dead.
long.
He went all in on the MKB pledges. There's no buyback for this Drow. 3 dead on Alliance. Quite for BKB to run out as Liquid get on top of him. Liquid looking to secure their spot at the major.
Tanking stun. Let's go.
No. Oh.
Man, this Timber saw bought so much time early on for Terrorblade. He just moved
it
back
worked
to the
out.
jungle and or forest and killed a lot of creeps there. Came in. I mean, Terrorblade has been nerfed, but
He has over 100 regen. Oh my god. The armor stack talent. The holy locket. Holy smokes.
And GG's cool. They're going to the major. Liquid. They've done it. They will be back on the circuit and back at the major in Chongqing. You'll see them playing their hearts out. I don't even